I'm Christy. Today I want to talk to you about growing community. So, life continues to be interesting around here. Okay, I know that can be said every week. And somehow, in the midst of all of this pandemic, that seems even more so on a daily basis these days. Now, as I anticipated, our spring break ended up feeling just like another week. Sean and I did indeed get caught up with all of our recorded shows, and we did a bunch of baking. My husband continued working, AJ continued playing his simulator games. A lot more of our new same old, same old. But I still think it was a good week. Now, during the week, I did discover a website. I've got a link to it over on the blog. You can find that at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in April of 2020. Now, this website has updated predictions of when countries, including the U.S. and each state individually, will peak and be back down to zero from cases of COVID-19. Now, according to this site, the U.S. peaked over the weekend, and Nevada peaked sometime last week. Great. I'm so glad to hear this. The downside is, depending on the state, it'll be at least mid-May, if not mid-June, before we reach zero cases. And I'm assuming that that'll mean they'll also keep the current restrictions in place for 2 weeks beyond the zero case mark to make sure that it doesn't come back. Now, logically, I get this, and I completely agree. However, I find myself dropping when I think about continuing to do this for that much longer. On the personal front, my sister was improving, but she had a setback late in the week. Now, I'm grateful that she was able to get online appointments with her doctors multiple times because she had some reactions to the medications that she had the first time around and had some other questions she had to ask. But she is on medications and she's understanding the situation better. So I'm really hoping and praying that she will be better very soon. Now, my parents had to move out of the Airbnb that they were in, so they found another one. Now, I'm very grateful that they are still able to stay away from my sister and niece, especially because my sister is still contagious. So far, they've remained healthy and in good spirits, although, like many of us, they're kind of bored. Now, late in the week, my husband read that the Thunderbirds, which is the Air Force demonstration team, was going to do a flyby over the whole valley. Now, of course, we're big Air Force fans, and so this is always an exciting thought. The article included the flight plan and the takeoff time. It looked like they were going to fly nearly over our house. So my husband and Sean and I walked to our local park so that they could get some pictures of the flyby. It was a nice day, pretty warm even, and a bit breezy, and we all enjoyed the walk. Now, while they were setting up for the pictures and getting ready for the flyby, I decided to walk around the small lake in the park. And I'd meet up with them when it was all over with. Now, as I got about a quarter of the way around the lake, I glanced up and I saw the Thunderbirds flying by. Okay, that was always cool to see. I didn't think much of it though, because I thought they were going to fly south and then come back around and fly by us again. So I kept walking. However, when I met up with my family again, I discovered that was a flyby. Okay, kind of disappointing because it was way off in the distance and they weren't very high and it was just meh. We've been to air shows. It was meh compared to that. They got some pictures of the wildlife at the park and we headed home. It was a good walk. I got a second workout in that day, and all, while it was a bit disappointing, it wasn't a total loss. As I look forward to this week, I continue to see lots of unknowns. Sean returns to school on Tuesday. Now, what this really means is he'll be given assignments again, but we still don't know what's going to happen with those assignments or the grades, or even the remainder of our school year. Overall, it looks like another week of social distancing and continuing our quarantine vacation. I'm not sure how many more weeks of this we'll have, but you know what? Overall, we're good. Our house is well stocked with foods and activities. The panic buying is definitely dying down. I'm better able to find the items that I want when I go shopping. Now, next weekend, I decided I'm going to start teaching AJ how to do laundry. It's a way to teach him a new skill in the middle of all of this, and it's something that I wanted to do sometime this year anyway. Seems like a great time to start now. I think the biggest surprise to me though, in all of this, is realizing how much I enjoy being around people. Now, I tend towards the introverted side of things, but I can be very social and I do enjoy spending time with my friends. But at the same time, I'm also quite happy being home with my family and just recharging there. I'm finding, though, that I really miss people. I miss giving my friends hugs. I miss catching up over a drink or over a meal. Now, mentally, I'm doing okay. But I'm definitely looking forward to the day when I can move around freely and I can go out to a restaurant for a meal or meet up with friends anytime I want. And that really got me thinking. I've been toying with starting a Facebook group for a while. I'm a bit intimidated by the idea, and I wonder if I really have the bandwidth to give it all the attention that I want to give it. But I really want this site to be a place where we develop community, where we can encourage and support one another online. No, we may not be in the same location, but we have something that binds us together, something that a lot of other people will never understand. We live with special needs in our lives, and that impacts every aspect of our lives. So I decided I'm going for it. This week, I'm going to launch a Facebook group, and as I record this on Tuesday afternoon, it's live. So as I said in the blog post, that's what I'm trying to say, that I was hoping to get it live by Tuesday night. And like I said, it is live now. So over on the blog, I have a post or with a link with the Facebook page, and I'll put a link to the Facebook group on there as well. Again, you can find the blog post at www.havenofhopeforme.com. You can find my Facebook page by searching up Haven of Hope for Me. Now, I need your help to make this group successful. Join the group. Help me shape what this community will look like. Now, I want to meet your needs the best way that I can. Now, once you're in, comment on the posts. Create your own post about something that's going on in your life or something that's on your mind. Check in with us regularly during this time of craziness and uncertainty. Share stories from your life. Those ones that only somebody who gets special needs will understand, or those funny ones that make you laugh on a regular basis, but they're just a part of your daily life. You know what I mean. I'll try to get some conversation going, but once again, I need your help. Please be gracious with me as I figure all of this out. I'm open to feedback and making the changes, but please be kind in your suggestions. I want this group to be a place that uses the utmost respect for our different choices and perspectives. This is one place that we can start showing that respect. So my question for you this week is this. Would you like to see or be part of this Facebook community? You can pop over to my Facebook page. I've got a link for it over on the blog. Again, that's at www.havenofhopeforme.com. Check it out. Join in. Help me shape this community into something that you can be proud of. As always, I'd appreciate it if you'd share this with anybody you think would find it helpful. I'd love to help as many families as I can. Sign-up lists are available on the website as usual. Signing up notifies you for all newly released content. So I am slowly adjusting to these changes that COVID-19 has brought, and I'm choosing to grow because, as always, life is good, and there is never a dull moment.